orchestrated by Aledo Middle School students Maya Mendoza, Marcella Cable, Abigail Link, Landry Casper, and McKenna Gordon. In the short 10-minute window that we have with you, 35 people have been diagnosed with a poor nutrition-related illness. Poor nutrition is a real threat to each of us, as we have noticed in Aledo Middle School. Kids are not getting proper nutrition in their lunches, and many of them will be diagnosed with poor nutrition-related disease in their lifetime, all due to the diet choices and habits they're instilling in themselves right now. Poor nutrition in and of itself is a real problem, but what makes the matter even more important for our community is that Aledo is well known for its elite athleticism. We have won a record-breaking 12 state football championships, amongst many other highly competitive sports and academic activities. Our students need to receive proper nutrition to fuel their bodies. Students at Aledo Middle School need to be equipped with the proper understanding and awareness to correctly pack a nutritious lunch or choose healthy food from the lunch line.
We interview Mrs. Patty Wilhite, Aledo ISD's Child Nutrition Director, because we knew she would be able to speak from what the ISD has to offer its students for meal choice at lunch. With the correct nutrition, you should be able to maintain proper energy levels instead of having highs and lows, Ms. Wilhite said. She explained that when kids don't have enough nutrition, they crash at the end of the day. So if students crashing at the end of the day, they're most likely not getting enough nutrition in their lunch. I have personally seen this at AMS because 8th graders have their athletic period at the very end of the day and struggle to push through the end of practice sometimes. This is why we decided to survey our 6th through 8th grade students about their eating habits. We sent a Google Form survey to all students enrolled at Aledo Middle School. We received 480 responses, which is roughly 75% of the student population.
Inspired by the My Plate Youth Department of Agriculture website, we put certain questions in our survey, such as whether or not whole grains, dairy, protein, fruit, or vegetables are a part of our students' lunches. When we began to look at the data, we recognized we had a serious problem on our hands. Our survey results indicate that 11% have neither fruit nor vegetable, 13% don't have a grain, 16% don't have a protein, 31% don't have any dairy, 16% said snacks are most of their lunch, and most importantly, only 10% said that they are concerned with the level of nutrition in their lunch. We have also gone around the cafeteria to take photos of some of the worst cases of poor nutrition in our lunches at school. The lunches we took photos of did not even come close to matching the standards of myplate.gov. This data is how we knew that we had a problem that needed to be solved.
As we began researching, we found numerous sources showing that kids need help making healthy lunches so that they don't crash at the end of the day. FamilyDoctor.org suggests fruits and vegetables daily, more whole grain options, only low-fat milk, offering less trans fats, saturated fats, and salt, while also serving proper portions.
Ms. Wilhite states that the main reason why students don't pack or buy nutritional lunches is because they lack the proper knowledge to do so. She was excited about this project as students had previously disregarded the information she had put out. Therefore, we knew we needed to take a more creative approach to reaching them.
In the initial stages of formulating our solution, we first realized that we needed to seek out the assistance of those who work in the health and wellness industry. We were fortunate enough to find Miss Julie Wiley, a Master Certified Health Coach and Personal Trainer, and a mother to one of our 8th grade female athletes. When we interviewed Miss Wiley, we concentrated on asking questions about what foods are most beneficial to our busy and active lifestyles. We also reached out to Mr. Chris Coble, head chef and owner of Your Personal Chef and father to one of our female athletes, for advice on easy meals to satisfy the myplate.gov standards for a healthy and well-balanced meal. We knew we needed a more creative approach on educating our classmates because previous failed attempts were made by the Aledo ISD Nutritional Department. So we took all the advice given to us by Ms. Wiley, Mr. Coble, and the previously mentioned Ms. Wilhite, and began formulating our solution. In our research, we read an article by the digital marketing specialist that discussed the growth in restroom marketing. The article defines restroom marketing as displaying ads or promotional content in public or private restrooms. It involves placing ads on various surfaces within the restroom walls, doors, stalls, mirrors, or even on digital screens or billboards. We decided that because we could have a captive audience, that putting up nutrition informative posters in the restroom stalls would capture students' attention, and we already put together a few posters ready to use.
As mentioned before, Aledo is known for its elite athletic programs, so our students are naturally competitive. We decided to use that ambitious nature to benefit the students here at Aledo Middle School and create a little bit of healthy competition. We will hold contests to see which students have the healthiest lunches on a random day of every other month, so students cannot find out what the competition will be and get easy money. A rubric has been set up to score the lunches based on their healthiness according to myplate.gov. The rubric would consist of seeing if the 4 main food groups are present in the lunch. They get no points if they have none of the main food groups. Depending on the quality of the contents of their lunch, we will determine the number of tickets they have to enter into the drawing. No matter how many points they earn, they will get a small fidget prize of their choice for their participation. We will put the tickets in a hat which we will pick from. 2 winners will be chosen, and one of them will be given a $10 Amazon gift card. The next one will get a handful of toys from the leftovers of the lunch judging. We will announce the winners at lunch so they can come up to the judging table we have set up and be recognized as healthy eaters. We have already hosted one of these competitions and have been successful in reaching our goals of participants from each grade. Although we had the prizes scaled down to fit our budget, we still got what we needed out of the contests. The next time we have this competition, we predict that we will have more participation because the students know what they are signing up for because they know more about the process and the rewards. One thing we discovered is that some students would keep coming up to our table with different food and keep getting a prize. We will make sure to keep track of who we have and who we haven't graded.
For the third part of our solution, Miss Julie Wiley will be coming to the school every 2 years to inform the kids on how making the wrong nutritional choices can affect their lives, both day-to-day and long-term. She will also give examples of steps that they can follow to improve their health. Knowing that we will no longer be able to continue these efforts next year as we are advancing into high school, we have joined forces with the Student Council. As our stakeholders, they will take over implementing our project for as long as we can sustain it. To do this, they will have the duties of hosting the bi-monthly competitions, ensuring nutrition marketing is well kept, continuing communications with Mr. Coble for future recipes, and making sure Ms. Wiley's presentations are scheduled.
The annual overall project budget is $663.90. The budget is divided into 3 categories: educational items, contest items, and prize items. Educational items consist of posters, printing, lamination, and the total is $15.56. The next category is contest items, which consists of raffle tickets. The total for this category is $6.46. The final category is prizes, which consists of fidgets, gift cards, and squishies. The total for this category is $641.85.
Innovative advertisement is a resource used by many successful companies. It transformation attractively convinces the audience to support their cause for emotional appeal, bright colors, repetition, and statistics. Our feelings influence many of our everyday decisions. That's why many companies attach themselves to morals we can all agree with. Similar to how Dove is helping to build self-esteem in young girls through their marketing program called the Self-Esteem Project. In our case, we want students to understand the importance of being fueled with enough energy to last them the entire day, so they can focus on academics and perform their best during their chosen athletic endeavors. We'll also inform them about the effects of poor nutrition that they'll notice a difference in when they start developing healthy eating habits. Our posters will also include bright colors that draw attention to the important facts and statistics that send our message. Lastly, involving our community in a variety of ways to support our students in learning how to properly nourish their bodies will ensure that there are multiple stakeholders working to improve the health and wellness of our students. In this way, we believe that this solution creates a feasible and creative approach to solving the nutrition problem and will benefit everyone involved for the rest of their lives.